Entomology, a monstrous field of study. Coming up next on Science. Professor Bob gets buggy on science. I'm Professor Bob at the American Museum of Natural History. I think this place is bugged. Coming up on Science.
Wait!
What?
Don't step on my baby! If you kill us off, who's gonna eat your garbage?
Talk about night of the creepy crawlies.
Hey, Professor, what's bugging you?
Over 3,000 species of roaches in the world, and I gotta get stuck with one that talks. Say what? What's that all about? Well, I guess this episode is gonna be the one that really bugs you. Professor Bob in Night of the Creepy Crawlies. Well, hello there. And as always, I am Professor Bob. And, what's going on with all these bugs? What kind of digital data can we download on my computational device? New York City once had an overwhelming amount of fleas until Professor Roy Heckler convinced them to run off with his circus. Watch here as the professor has a flea pull a book. Do we need to worry about this? Are super strong bugs going to take over the world? I think we have to pay a visit to entomologist Louis Sorkin at the American Museum of Natural History. As they say in the circus, down the hatch without a scratch. Whoa! Well, here we are. Now let's go check out some entomological shenanigans.
I'm one of the entomologists and arachnologists at this museum.
What does an entomologist do?
Well, basically an entomologist studies insects.
What made you become Louis Sorkin, the entomologist?
Well, I actually liked insects when I was a child. I really got hooked on the structures, how the claws are made up, how little pads look under magnification, or wings, or scales on wings, or hairs, or bristles.
Are there any benefits that we have from these creatures?
There's over like 3,900 species of cockroaches in the world, and very, very few are actually pest species. The rest, act as predators, some act as pollinators, and I've seen them fly to flowers, and they're part of a whole ecosystem where they are also a food source for other creatures. These are jars full of bed bugs. Once you warm them up, their natural behavior is now to search for what's producing all that heat.
Why has there been such an infestation after 50 years of basically nothing happening?
This one particular bedbug species, it's a common bedbug called Cimex lectularius. It's really more a human-feeding bedbug, and because it hides very well, it often goes unnoticed.
Are bedbugs just a nuisance, or are they dangerous to us?
Actually, bedbugs are more than a nuisance, but they're not a health risk in that they don't transfer or transmit diseases. The bite reaction people get from bedbugs can vary from almost nothing at all to a very bad itch or even fluid-filled blisters.
Perhaps you might be able to show us exactly one of the things that's made you so well known on how you feed your pets.
It's easier if I'm doing a large number of bedbugs. This is birthmark, so it's not from bedbugs.
Okay.
Place it like this. The fine mesh doesn't allow bedbugs out with just their mouth parts.
Got it.
Even in the smallest bedbug.
I have to try this. Could you just, could I try it just for a few moments?
Yeah.
And, okay guys, soup's on.
Well, that's all the creepy crawly bugtastic action we have for this episode. Don't forget to tune in next time for another scientific fun-filled adventure with moi, Professor Bob. Ooh, a picnic.